Okay, the world premiere.
Yep.
Colonial Gods. We've just seen.
Yes.
What was your reaction first?
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really nicely shot. It was same cinematographer or director of photography as Pariah. It was Bradford Young. Bradford Young. So it looked stunning. I thought the two central performances in it were really, really nice. I thought there was a great chemistry between the two of them. And I thought there was some nice observational stuff. If I had any misgivings about it, it was just that I thought maybe it was quite site-specific, so they actually showed that it was in Cardiff at one point. I think a sign comes up saying Cardiff Villas, and for me it didn't quite ring true as a portrayal of Cardiff, but maybe that's one of the problems that comes with a filmmaker from overseas whose experiences of the city are limited, making a film in Cardiff. And
sure, in a short space of time.
Yeah, and if it hadn't been for that sign halfway through the film or whatever saying Cardiff Villas, then it could have been set anywhere, and I think I would have been happier with it being set anywhere, because the issues that it deals with are real issues that people face, just not necessarily specifically like that in Cardiff, and I think it maybe wasn't quite accurate demographically in that respect.
They couldn't move us away from the horizon, so they would take the horizon away from us. All this housing estate was originally on the other side of town.
Where the rich people live.
After the mines closed, they realized the land was too valuable. So they moved us here to the bay. 10 years later, the developers come and say, damn it, you put social housing on waterfront property? So then the county went to move us again, demolish the homes, but the government tell them no. You see, you already moved them once. You can't move these people again. And so they got to build around us. And they are so pissed off, thinking, why should these gollywogs have a waterfront view? So now they build right in front of us.
I enjoyed the film. I thought the Bradford Young's cinematography was excellent, and I thought it got the mood and the atmosphere very well.
Oh, yeah.
My slight, just sort of, I don't think it didn't quite turn right, was it set up a few strands along the way, and they sort of got lost in the sort of storytelling, and at the end there were bits that you didn't quite know what had been up to. I think it could have been a much stronger and probably a little bit more simpler film, and it would have been a sort of had stronger kind of ending. I don't know. Just for me, that there were bits missing. I don't know what
I was going to say, actually, I mean, if anything, it could have done, and it's not often you can say this about a film, but if anything, it could have done with being slightly longer. So with 45 minutes, rather than, I think it was 25, 30 minutes long, with 45 minutes, maybe they could have gone into the middle section, which is where, where some of the, where some plot details needed to be worked out. I mean, it kind of makes sense at the end. Really, it's about the dynamic between the two leads in it. But I think, maybe it could have done with being a little bit longer, just to give the story room to breathe, really.
Yeah, I think the story was cramped and sometimes a bit confusing, and almost to the point you really had to hang on dialogue a little bit too much and not quite know what was going on at a couple of points.
No, I can agree with that.
I am not a thief. You can ask these guys. They will tell you.
Are there any witnesses who'd like to step forward? If anyone knows anything that might help us with this case, your cooperation would be appreciated. You there? What's your name? Name?
Abdi.
Speak up.
Abdi.
Do you know this man, Abdi? Do you know him? Speak up, I can't hear you. You're working with him. Do you know this man?
No, I don't know him, all right?
You know him, don't you?
No, I don't.